Good morning. I'll be right back. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Hold on just a minute. Hey, Poo-Poo. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Good morning, y'all. I don't even know if it's anybody gonna be in here because it took me longer than I thought. Good morning. What's up, T-Lo? What's up, Geek? What's up, y'all? 13 people. Y'all hit that like button. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I fell asleep last night, y'all. So I got to get myself together. So I'm like, I'm going to bring y'all with me. I'm going to see. We may have to position her a little bit different. But I think y'all can see me. Hold on. What I really wanted, I'm probably going to have to get me one of those phone things that moves. Good morning, y'all. Come on in. We are about to, maybe that'll be a little bit better. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make y'all higher. I got the iPad and the phone. Hold on. I think that's where I'm going wrong. Hold on, y'all. But we're gonna okay. I wanna start coming live as I'm doing what I'm doing because I be missing y'all because I'm always doing something. Let's see. Sagittarius, Sagara. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. We're going to just be talking while I am in the kitchen, pretty much trying to get myself together. So, yeah. But I'm going to be moving. How about we start it right there? Yeah, we'll start it here, and then I'll move as I need to. Let me go get that other light for y'all. But, yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? It seems like it's more space in here than the way it used to be. Maybe because maybe the decluttering did work. Because it seems like I got way more space than I used to. That's good. But anyway, welcome to Loving Lucinda. My name is Lucinda. As you see, my channel is real life, y'all. I would love to say lifestyle, but my goal is I really want to become a Christian influencer. And when I say Christian, I mean real life Christian. Like, I'm not saying that I don't cuss. I cuss. I do me. I'm an imperfect Christian. So an imperfect Christian influencer is what I would really love to become. Because I love fashion. I'm a middle-aged woman. I'm using all of the different products, honey, to keep us healthy and alive and all the good things. So I really want to become an influencer. But I also am a realistic person because I have brought publicly my journey with grief and depression and anxiety due to the loss of my parents. So yeah, real life channel, Loving Lucinda. I am an educator. My passion is teaching, but I love content creation as well. So I usually do get ready with me's. Not like I would like to start doing them more. I need to change some lighting in my dressing room, but I think I'm just going to start bringing it to y'all real raw, how it is now, girl, with the raggedy stuff. So as I grow, you can see the rooms getting better, because I really want to like change stuff in the background overnight, but that's not being realistic, and then I'm missing connecting with you guys. So I'm just going to bring you what I got. Like, I'm just going to bring you my life. So this is what I'm dealing with this morning. My issues are, I don't know. I just mess up and then I don't stop and clean it right then. So that's what I got to do, is put stuff back. I'm in a hurry a lot of times. It's not as bad as I'm thinking. But anyway, you guys get along, go along with me. So yeah, it's part of my living alone diaries. But anyway, welcome to Loving Lucinda again. Super chats, super stickers. All those things help our channel to continue to grow. I talk about sector news. I talk about the LA sector news that you can use and all the things. So, girl, there was a lot of stuff going on, honey, last night, baby. The people, girl, I said, let me get on here early, baby, because, baby, the way the people that drug ass Granny, I know her head gonna be hurting. Girl, I got some Band-Aids and some, let me see. If I got some ice, some Band-Aids or something, because, baby, I know your head is hurting. Because they done drug you, baby. They done drug you down through there. Baby, I was just tickled. And I feel like it's so crazy because a couple of months ago, oh, I didn't even take my Dramamine pill. A couple of months ago, you came out here and got me 10 degrees hot. Talking about my mama was turning in her grave over me speaking up on Day. And now you, let me move this stuff right here. And now you sitting up here, you sitting up here. Can y'all see me? Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Now it seems like y'all more with me. There we go. There we go. Y'all seeing me, girl. Look at, hey. Baby, that weight is melting off. It is melting off. Now you can see me. Let me get the other light too. Now, the same person that you telling me not to say nothing about is dragging you. Her and the sister and the rest of the YouTube streets. You see how that works? And then, look, here's the thing. If y'all remember, see, I've been in this sector a long time. As Granny used to be along with us. Because y'all remember when I first started my channel, it was me, Shonda. This is my baby stuff right here. I put it on her food, y'all. She don't seem to just like, but it's for stress and anxiety because she's so spoiled. I was feeling like, but I feel like I'm gonna have to, both of us gonna have to get outside and walk. So I'm feeling like, I feel that she misses me throughout the day because by me being on breaks and stuff, y'all know how Marley is very spoiled. So I was thinking this would help her because I just feel like sometimes when I'm going on the camera, she's whining. And I don't like that. So I feel like this would calm that. I don't know if I'm seeing a difference. So we're going to try to get outside more because getting outside with her was good. Yeah, T-Lo, you see me, girl? I don't even look the same, girl. Like all that puffiness, even my face and stuff, and even though I'm looking a mess, I'm just loving it, y'all. I'm just loving it. Even my skin. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I am so thankful. Skin just a glowing. Hi, girl. I don't like these shirts because I feel like they're too big up here, but girl, look at that. Hey. And I fell asleep in this. I was supposed to be in my pajamas, but that's good for me. I'm happy that I am doing better with that because I do feel better when it comes to like being in the classroom with the kids. I don't feel as tired. Because with the children, I need to, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to try to hurry up. I'm going to try to make sure. So I'm on this this whole new phase of shifting my thinking into military time. So we get 24 hours in a day, right? With 24 hours in a day, we should be able to get everything done that we need to get done. So, see, I want these t-shirts to stay like this around the neck. These are the package of t-shirts that I got from Shein. So, I don't know if it's, yeah, maybe it's the way that I'm pulling it. But I feel like up here it should automatically fit better. Or maybe it's because I'm a little bit bigger here. But anyway, it's something about the fit of these t-shirts that I'm not. But I don't want to discount them. I don't want to discount them because they come 3 in a pack. And they make sense. So anyway, maybe I got to work on my body. But anyway. Yeah, we're going to work on that. She went down her timeline in this sector. But she likes to say she didn't dog trees, but would, something like no being too critical. She was a big tree supporter, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. She really didn't get the, trees would be like one day, yeah, but then, y'all quit bringing me up, and, y'all blah, 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 blah. So she got mad about that. That's what she really, really got mad at. And she wasn't getting up to that 10,000. Her goal was, as Granny's goal was to get to that 10,000. And she wants to get that. She wants to make her income on YouTube, okay? That's what Ask Granny really wanted. Ask Granny don't give a F about whose side she on, okay? She don't like nobody but herself. You know what I'm saying? So when you come out here as a content creation in this sector, you need to really, really think about, if you call yourself defending a bigger content creator, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Because that person then feels maybe obligated, or they're going to think that you feel obligated to help them grow. So, and friendship and money does not mix. From my experiences on social media, everybody wants to get ahead, okay? So let's not be delusional. Everybody want to get ahead. And I get it. I want to get ahead. The old system of me being a black woman, and I'm seeing T-Lo out here trying to get her channel started, so I'm just going to help her out because she's a black woman's, like I'm a black woman's. Those days are over, okay? So when people want to take credit for helping you with your channel, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help one another. Not just black on black, but white, black, whatever. We're supposed to help each other. That's what it's about. That's how you keep spreading it. But in this sector, the two biggest people at the time, Roz and Trees, they used to talk about this whole clout. You trying to get clout out my name. That was the biggest mistake that they could have made. Because by them doing that, see, when people see growth, they're going to flock to it. So the more growth you promote, the better things get for everybody. The sector still lives. See, now you got the big heads. Now the big heads are suffering from low views. But see, a lot of people like me, I had low views all along. So the views that I'm getting now, I'm feeling like, shoot, it's good to me. Because I wasn't used to getting all of that stuff. And I was listening to Kendra's Corner. See, I listen to everybody. I say their name. I don't get all into that mess. And she was talking about how y'all can make a content creator's head get big. And I thought about what she said. And I'm going to have to move these. I thought about what she said, but right now I'm going to put them right there because I got stuff to throw away. I thought about what she said. Basically, the supporters can give you enough until you would feel like, okay, I'm going to make this or I'm going to make that per month. But, and you get money, maybe that makes you feel you get the big head. Because you feel like, wow, I'm getting all this money, my popularity. I'm getting these gifts, these this, these that. The people love me. They looking forward to seeing me. They showing me love. She said it can cause you to get the big head, and she's right. It can cause you to get the big head because a lot of content creators have gotten used to that fast money, that easy money. But you must remember that you must take out your money for taxes, and that you need to be, if you're blessed with gifts, like for my birthday, you guys showed out. Like I was just, my mouth was dropping. So what I do is I don't want to get the big head. So what I want to do is I want to take money and bless other people with. That's why I bought lots of manipulatives for my kids for spring break. I made sure that the teachers at the schools got their little gifts. I want to make sure that I'm blessing people because I want to grow through God. Because see, a lot of these people have come out here, they've got money, fast money, and then it leaves. But see, the thing about it is we're not doing what we need to do with the money. We put money into people, but we don't put money into God. This morning, the first thing I pay on the Sunday after I get paid, I send my little people. I got some little people. They like my little nieces and nephews. I give them their allowance, okay? And I pay my tithes. It's not about the pastor. It's about being obedient. See, when you do what's right with your blessings, God sees that you are a good steward. This is one thing that my parents and me struggled over so much during our lifetime together as a family. Because I would question it. Because I didn't want to give my 10%. Because I had already spent my money on clothes, going out, shenanigans. But when it came down to paying and being responsible steward for the money that God had blessed me with, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to. I ain't finna pay that church all that money. It was all that money after I had gotten the blessing. But before the blessing, when I do this, I'm going to do this, Lord, I'm going to do this. So I went back on my word, on my covenant with him. Then when life started lifing and my parents said, oh, okay, you want to be grown? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. You think you don't need nobody? You think you can handle everything? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. When they did that and I started to see, I would change sometimes, but I still would go back and struggle. So I'm telling you, pay yourself. Okay? Pay your tithes. Be a good steward over what God has blessed you with. Now, I'm not a person who makes a lot of money on social media at all. Like, I barely make it. But I want to be very sure to be humbled. And I try to check my attitude as well. Because I know I come out here mad, talking about I pretty much harp on the same two people. I don't be mad about, I don't be talking about everybody. But even with disagreeing with them, I am working on becoming more of a Christian in my thinking, because the prayer came to me that it's not about my reaction. It's about the reflection of my response to God's blessings. See, I can get on here, and I can get on here and be mad at two content creators for what they said about my mom passing and me, blah, 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 right? I can be upset with them forever because they talked about my queen. That's my baby, my love, my everything. It was my mom. So, but did they take her from me? No. Did my mom take herself from me? No. My mom lived to be 91 years old, folks. In a day like today. Who does that? Like, girl, you a lot of times we get focused on the wrong thing, right? So I had to check myself with that. Even though they, posted my mother's pictures and stuff like that and things that they said, yeah. So what do I do? Do I stay mad forever and keep on, calling them all kind of bald head, scallywags, ain't got no hair and back? I could. And I do enjoy it. I do. But to be honest, if I want to go higher in God, I gotta practice what his word says. And I can't hold on. So it's not about my reaction to what somebody has said to me. It's my response to God's blessings. Does he bless me every day? Yes. What's my response? Because here's the thing. Am I going to respond to Day Day and Brittany and all of them more than I respond to God? That's where I have to check myself. That's where I got to check myself, because it's easy to teeter off. It's like, yeah, I'm finna get my lick back. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get my lick back. Boom, 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 boom. And then it get the feeling good. You get the liking how that flesh feel up under your knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Every punch, you get to give it back to that hoe. I mean, you start feeling excited. You start loving to hit that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You keep pounding that bitch. I mean, you pound that hoe again. And I mean, you break that bitch. You keep breaking that hoe. Break that bitch again. Well, damn, I done broke the hoe down. I done broke the bitch. The bitch broke now. Damn. I done damn near killed her. So I done went from getting my lick back to damn near committing murder. I said, oh, Lord, now I ain't no better than the other. I mean, Christianity, when you look at it and when you start to read, because my parents used to be on me all the time about, do Bible study. Yes, the Bible. Mama, I don't want to do it. I don't want to, baby, them Haitian mamas, baby, they be wanting to call, get you dressed out in white, have Bible, girl, But now I see why. Now I see why they was on me, because now that I'm reading and truly understanding, and my mom left so many books here, I'm like, girl, you had this Christianity thing all wrong. Yeah, he looking at what they doing to you, but he looking at your response. Yeah, it's like when I tell the kids, well, she said this, and she, no, okay, so right now I'm addressing you. I saw what she did. I saw what he did. But right now I'm addressing you. So I have to work on that. But yet, I'm still come out here and call you a bald until I am truly delivered. I'm going to call you a bald head, scallywag, got no hair in back, gelled up, knees, weaved up, ain't got no, girl. I ain't there yet. And I mean it. Anyway, y'all, I came home yesterday and ate all those black-eyed peas like a pig, and I feel horrible. Were they bad? No. I feel horrible because, girl, I ate it all. Like, I just got a few. Girl, when I tell you, the last of them, girl, I put in this bowl and crumbled up me some cornbread. And this all that's left. And I wouldn't even get these a little bit to Marley. And she was begging for it. But I got to quit giving her scraps because she's just getting so fat. And I got to stop. But she begs so much for scraps. But I just got to. I got to stop. I got to stop giving in to her and giving her everything that she wants. I got to stop that. Because my baby just, girl, My baby don't go F. My baby be 300 pounds, baby, wagging that thing, baby. She walking with me. She like, I don't, as long as you love me, I love you. Come on here. My baby walking around that park yesterday, girl. She was, y'all know she big. She like, come on. Come on, mama. I said, Lord, look how big she is, a baby girl. But she gets a lot of attention now. She might be dragging her wagon, but baby, all the dogs was looking at her. All the other little dogs was looking at her. I said, okay. All the owners wanted to come over and look at her, pet her, and they kids. So, anyway, child. Whew, y'all. Life is hard. Life is hard. But good morning, y'all. I'm just trying to get my life together. I have been making smoothies and all the things. I've been really, really trying to like cook more this week. And so, child, I just gotta get myself together. 1 or 2 days. So, instead of me being in the chats talking about what I need to do, I said, let me turn on the camera, get to work, and get myself together. I know I got to get ready for church. But anyway, that's what I'm about to do and talk to y'all. Hold on, I'm getting everything kind of halfway situated, y'all. Ooh. What's up? What's up? You're new here. All right, make sure you hit the sub button. What's that? Myth-you. Hold on, I gotta get something to wipe my hands with. Welcome, 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 y'all. Hold on. T-Lo is talking to Marley. How are you? You're new? Okay. It's Rosa. Don't give my niece no scraps, Lou. I'm not gonna give her no scraps. Who put your mother's picture out? I don't remember that. Brittany posted my mom's picture on her wall. Yeah. I don't think it stayed long, but she did post it. You know, she shouldn't have posted my mom because that's my mother. Like, don't do that. Yeah, that pissed me off real bad. Hey, Rosa. T-Lo said, good morning, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. Good morning, darling. When was, hold on, tithing introduced to religion? I don't know exactly when tithing was introduced to a religion. I don't know. Tithing is something that my parents, that they did, and it's something that we practice as a family, and it worked well with my family, so I just choose to do it. It's a covenant that I choose to participate in. I don't think that I have to. I just love the Lord. See, I want him to control my finances. It's not about what I'm giving. It's about what I'm going to receive. So when people try to get me caught up into this whole tithing thing, what's up, Mark? Afternoon. Must be noon where you are. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's not about me being obedient. It's about obedience. It's about a covenant. And it's what I choose to do. Now, I might not be able to explain it exquisitely to someone else, but for me, it works. And because my money management is not what it should be. Okay? So, yes, there are plenty of YouTube channels out here about money management and budgeting. But the best person to go to is to the Lord. For me, it works. Maybe it's not going to be for you. So don't think that I'm telling you how to live. I'm telling you my experiences and what works for me. Okay? If it doesn't work for you, fine. Okay? So don't think that I'm on here trying to get you started to tithe, because I'm not trying to do that. In this sector, CCs don't seem to really want to willingly help each other. They constantly talk about how they help. Yeah. I know, because see, when I first started and when I wasn't working and my mom's birthday was coming up, girl, and things was tight. And Sharita's check blessed my mom like really, really good for her birthday. And baby, some of them that ain't gonna never let me live that down. Then one time I got in the tight and I borrowed some money from Miss America. And baby, I paid it back, but I didn't pay it back like it was scheduled. And baby, so I know all about that. It was some mess after that. So see, a lot of time we be naive because if we done got out here and messed off some money and your family be like, now wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, well, I'm cool with so-and-so. I ask her. No, So I'm preaching to me. So if it don't what they say, if let it fly, if it don't apply, let it fly. That's all I can say to you, baby. I know about me and how it works for me. And I'm just spreading along what works for me, because if I spread that, maybe somebody else who's struggling with their money issues, maybe they'll try tithing and it'll work for them, you see? So I'm not trying to get into no debate with that, because people want to get you off of your content and get you off track. But yeah, the CCs over here don't really like to mention one another, or because everybody watches everybody. Because usually minimal, you'll get like 1,000 views. Some people get up to 2,000-3,000 views. So the more that you're out here, the more you will get noticed. And then you have to kind of break into other sectors, I guess. I don't know exactly how the algorithm thing works. But now, the ones here do not like to mention you. And I feel like that's the reason why we all get stuck into these 1,000 views. And then when you miss them 1,000 views, see, your views gonna go down. It's kind of like a salary cap, if you will, to me. So that keeps you out, and then you be thinking, like you get to listening to people, and you thinking that they making a whole lot of money. And then when you start to make it, you be like, well, So just when it comes to social media, wealth, I would not quit my day job when it comes to social media. I would have me something else going. A lot of other things, because the more money people start to make, somebody gonna always throw something in it to where things cap out. They ain't gonna just keep giving you all that money, But we shall see. But yeah, people get so accustomed to getting all these super chats and stuff like that, and they are good, but worship the Lord. Don't worship the content creator, okay? God is who's blessing you to get that job, to be able to bless that content creator, okay? That content creator needs to work also. See, one way we had a whole lot of content creators because it was COVID that wasn't working. Well, it wasn't COVID, but it was kind of coming off of that. And some people, things changed. But you cannot keep doing that, because people start to really, really feel like they celebrities. And social media is not a celebrity type gig, y'all. It's not gonna, hey, darling. Oh, Lord, I done missed a lot of y'all. Oh, Lord. Ooh, it's a lot of y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I like what she said about that it'll give you the big head, but you have to stay humble. You have to stay humble when you get that type, money. And now I haven't made that type of money off of here, but you must stay humble. You must stay humble. And you can't get too used to it. But see, I feel like in some of our CCs in this sector, they get used to getting that. See, they look at it as free money, really. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure if you sitting down talking, and if you bringing in $5,000-6,000 a month, okay. If you keep you a regular job, just think if you keep you a regular job, or even if you work part time, say 20 hours a week, and if you getting $5,000, $10,000 a month on social media, I would still keep my part time job, because I'm gonna take that 10,000. Okay, half of it I'm gonna put away. I'm gonna put that away. I ain't gonna touch that each month, because guess what? That money, because I'm popping, what happens when I'm not popping? You see what I'm saying? What happens when I'm not popping? That's the way I be looking at stuff. And see, when they gamble the money away, they spend it on drugs, or they do this or do that. A lot of people, especially in this sector, you don't even see what they doing with the money. You don't see no type of growth. You don't see a new dish towel. You don't see nothing. Some of them at least get out and get them something better to live in or something. And not always no car either. Some of them buy cars and stuff like that. I'm just saying. And then when the money get low, then everybody go to panicking. You see what I'm saying? And now that the money is getting funny, people not just panicking, they just attacking one another, because they got to have the people to come out and view, because views, it's just, that's just not how I really want to continue. I would like to continue in a more positive light, but I'm still human, so I'm still going to come out here and react to people that saying something about me. That's all I'm saying. But now, whatever. Rosa, exactly. That would make anyone feel a certain way when that person brings it up. What did Rosa say? Don't do nothing for me if I have to hear it again. Yes. I didn't realize that. I was naive. I'm gonna tell you something. When you desperate, Rosa, and you don't know what to do, you can make some real bad decisions. I'm telling you that. Cause I remember back in them days, Mom was sick, girl, and I'd be like, oh my God, yeah. Hindsight, yeah. Hindsight, and you know what? That's something that my mom would say. You don't take from anyone who can use it back against you. If you got a suspicion, she would have said, if you suspected that they was going to use it against you, why would you even accept it? That's what she would have said. She would have said that. She would have said that. That's why she always had this whole thing of trust no one. And I used to a lot of times challenge her on that. But I'm really, really glad that she was like that, because I see now. Like everybody, and see, we get upset when people don't act like us. Like I be getting mad when people don't pour out into me the way I pour out into them. But nobody told me to pour into the person. Like you did that because you want to. And now you mad because the person didn't do what you did. Girl, that was a big thing between me and my parents. I used to be mad all the time, especially being the only kid, Because, honey, I thought that friends was everything. So when I would do stuff, I would want it reciprocated back the way I wanted to. And they had to let me know, no, it don't work that way. So I guess we're going to have to get it back into that, Girl, I just touched this. I didn't even know this thing still work, girl. This the home phone, girl. Ain't that crazy? Why do I even use it? Girl, I don't even use, well, you know what? I need to start using it. I need to start telling people to call me on my home phone because I need to start using my home phone more. Because I just got it up here. My mama always said, don't get rid of your home phone. Don't get rid of all the old stuff. Don't just switch everything over to all this new stuff. She said, because I don't feel like, you know, that's when she started getting dementia. When Trump got in office the first time. So she wouldn't call him Trump. She always called him Crump. And I think that her teeth, those teeth that she had put in, I think they started to shift. So I think they started to kind of shift in her mouth a little bit, you know. A lot of them, when they get older, they get like these diseases in their gums. And sometimes their mouth will shift. So she would say crump. My mama would blame everything on Crump. I said, Mama, everything can't be his fault. Dang, give the man a break. Everything was his fault. If it was raining, Crump, see, because Crump in office. Because they Crump. I said, darn. Rosa, exactly. Good morning. What's up, baddie priestess? Native? Okay. Yeah, y'all. I'm trying to get my life together, y'all. I mean, whew. But anyway, yeah, you're right, T-Lo. T-Lo, you've been here a long time. I don't know if everybody else has been in this sector as long as you. I think you've been here from the beginning. So a lot of y'all know. Like, y'all know before shit we know. Because y'all be watching. You know, now a lot of our subs, this is interesting. A lot of the subs work from home and work jobs where they can be on the internet. See, a lot of the subs really in better position than a lot of the CCs in this sector. So see, because you got a lot of people that make good money working from home, they probably married, you know, they don't mind sharing and helping. See what I'm saying? Because see, a woman that's married, you know what I'm saying, good credit, kids already gone, she can afford to give you a $5 super sticker every time you go live. You see what I'm saying? But somebody that's single, that's working with a budget, and they know they have to keep a certain amount, these beets, know they good. I should have eaten them all. I love pickle beets, y'all. Somebody that they might not be able to send you a $5 super sticker or $1, you know, cause shoot, just think, if you like 3 content creators and every time they come on, you give them $5, good, you're gonna be spending $15 a day. And then a lot of people have memberships, so that's $2, $3, $4, $5 in some cases. Like a lot of people, if you think about it, a lot of people are giving some content creators $20, $30, $40, $50 a month. Can y'all imagine if you had 10 people, they gave you $50 a month, just gave it to you? Just gave it to you? And y'all know some people got more than that. So yeah, you know, people get the big head. I just think that's a recipe for disaster because, okay, yeah, that went on down. I don't know how I feel about that because okay, so you mean to tell me I can go to work, I got to punch in, I got to be there about 8, well, 8:15. I got to do all of that. I got to go to work. And you just gonna recognize me because I'm giving you $20 a day? Girl, like that's, so basically you giving them $100 a week. Some of them. I'm just saying. If y'all got it like that, good, but I just don't have it like that. I'm sorry, I don't. And this yard man, it's about to be sunrise, and he did not come yesterday. I may have to come back because I need to text him, because I need to hear him pulling up, because this yard needs to be cut. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. Now, maybe y'all, I don't know if y'all agree with me or not, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying don't support, because I want to be supported too. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, what you do with the money, try to be, don't come out here and take the folks' money and then call them broke. Make people feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And I be saying CC's, you know, people be giving them, and they be talking to them all crazy, tell them where they can go, all of that, you know. And this whole support thing, I don't want people to feel like support, because see, support is beginning to be code for manipulate. Support is about to be code for you just give me money whenever I need it without asking. And I don't know what that's going to produce. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, what do you expect for that? You know? Do I have to do my content the way you want me to now? I don't know. Maybe I'm just making something out of nothing. I don't know. I just be thinking. Maybe I think too doggone much. I don't know. I think it's some that probably give up to 100. Yes, $100 a month, girl. 100 a month, girl. That's a What's that? What do we spend $100 on now? That's a pedicure and a field. That's a pedicure and a field. And just thinking, okay, so if T-Lo giving 100, Rosa giving 100, that's $200 a week extra. Okay, so then that's $1,000 a month. Okay, so if I got 2 people support me like that, and I'm getting $1,000 a month, baby, you should see something. You should see a new washing machine, a new refrigerator. You should see the kids got pencils and erasers and girl, $1,000 a month, an extra. Come on, girl. Baby, I have all kind of sweet potato fries stocked up in my, because y'all know I love them sweet potato fries. Exactly. All CC would like to have. Yeah, girl. Shit, $1,000 a month. I would be like, okay, all right, bet. So YouTube gonna take care of my this money. Okay, then you know I'm gonna take this. That's how I have to operate. Like I have to sit down and I have to say, okay, I'm gonna have this going here. And sometimes I have to draw arrows. Maybe it's my brain, but I have to kind of know. I don't know. I'm just different. Now I know you're getting the tight, cause now and the reason why that I'm like this now, and I appreciate what God did, because before I was more privileged, and to be honest with you, I wasted a lot of money because I knew somebody always had my back. You see what I'm saying? But getting older, and when you don't have that back, see, a lot of us got support in our family. But when your family give you support, they gonna see what you're doing with the money, and they gonna have something to say. But it's easy to come out here on this internet and fake and flaw. You see what I'm saying? Shit, $100 a month, $200 a week, or $100 a week, baby. I'm finna make sure. Okay, if I'm gonna get $400 a week, that's gonna be my light bill. I'm gonna make sure my gas is, you know. But girl, you can't treat everything like Christmas. You can't treat life like Christmas. You can't, because you got people sending you $1,000 this month, then go and buy a whole bunch of, you know, clothes. Because like, even if I buy clothes, Now I try to make the money back off the clothes that I buy with doing content. Like, I'm trying to think of this as a business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Everybody would like to. And see, by them giving it to certain people, now these people feel so entitled. And that's where the fighting is coming from. See, really, and I'm going to tell you something. It's really going to put the people who, if they don't change their mindset, it's going to make every content creator silently be in competition with each other. And that's when a lot of cutthroat stuff happens. See, I'd rather on the front end just be like, look, sis, I'm trying to keep everything at $500 a month. All right. But look, when you say that, you need to stand on that. Now, if your friend make $1,000 a month, don't you go changing and start acting different. See, sometimes it's the way you ask, but sometimes it's what you ask for. You said you wanted to make $500 a month. Okay, I didn't say I want to make $5. I just said I want to make money. God blessed me with $1,000. Now you mad at me. Now you want fake beef with me. You see how it goes? You have to be very, very careful. This social media, because people really don't know what the other person is making. They're just really guessing. So they're using YouTube as their job, basically. But I just don't think that social media is going to be it's lucrative. But I don't know how long it is going to be lucrative. So what I'm saying is, okay. Y'all remember the old days when our parents used to work for 20, 30 years, right? They get the pension, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Y'all know I'm thinking that the world is getting ready to change. You're going to have to be ready and able in these years coming. You're going to have to be able to pick up and shift whatever you're doing at any given time. Because the world, look at it. Like, probably next year this time, it'll probably be radioactivity. You see what I'm saying? You must, y'all, with the way Trump is doing, and if they send a missile over, they could blow up all of Memphis. Then I got to be able to pick up my dog and put it on my back, because you know that's the first thing I'm getting is Marley. I got to put Marley on my hip. I got to grab all my important documents, hopefully they won't blow up, that I'm protected with fireproof, because I really feel like it's going to be some missiles coming. I got to pick up my personal information, my backpack, a pack of water, and I got to live now homeless because they done blew up Memphis. I mean, think of life in the future like that. Don't think of the old way of you retiring at your home. If it happens, great. So plan for it. But if it don't happen, you got to have a plan B, C, and D, and you got to be able to access it at any time. That's what I'm seeing. Because it's some strange shifts going on in the atmosphere, girl. And I'm telling y'all, I read a lot of the educational policy things. And when I start seeing a whole lot of stuff shifting, that's when I started to get a little bit concerned. My mama used to sit outside and she used to say, "Woo, Lucinda, the air is shifting. Trouble is on the horizon. Trouble is on the horizon." Oh. And girl, I'm telling you, she could tell if there was a storm come. Oh, she was Girl, I don't know. I don't know what it is about over there in the sticks and the bricks of Haiti, baby. But I clap out loud every time a storm came. That woman knew it. Oh, I'm like, I know. What do you see up there? Hey, how you know? Hey, I'm like, how you know all of that? Baby, she is saying a minute. Trouble is coming. And I used to be like, why are you like this? Why are you always looking for the negative? But she wasn't. She just being honest. She just being honest. And that's another thing a lot of you young people do. Y'all always say, we hating. And I'm specifically like, just like Brittany, just like Day Day. Y'all haters, y'all fake, y'all this, y'all that. See, this generation, they don't take criticism the way we took it. When our aunties and stuff used to, baby, our aunties and mamas would sit at their dining room table. When you came in, they would critique you up and down. Uh-huh. You ain't drinking enough water, are you? Look at you, bloated. Uh-huh. You got some PTSD, uh-huh. You ain't been plucking them hairs out from under your chin, uh-huh. You ain't been eating enough eggs, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I walked in after the bathroom after your pH balance is off, uh-huh. See, they used to read you down, Girl, they would make you feel this small, but when you walked out of there, you knew, okay, I got to check this nigga because fucking somebody else. I got to drink more water, put more lemons in my water because my pee is stinking. I got to start eating more vegetables because my skin is looking so and so, so and so. They used to tell you honestly, and you accepted it. Now, when we try to tell you what you're doing wrong, how you're doing it wrong, how to do it better, you a hater. You old, you ugly, you this, you that. Baby, I'm trying to keep you from making mistakes. Now, all of a sudden, you got these people out here saying, now since, and I'm one of them, talking about the whole Lotto situation. Now, I know Lotto got a whole lot of money. I know she's pretty. I know she light-skinned because I know how y'all loved it. Y'all loved it, the light-skinned celebrities. They can't do no wrong. Long as you light-skinned, got some pretty eyes, baby, you can do no wrong in the black folks' neighborhood, okay? All right. And Lotto's response was, a lot of y'all got worse situations than me, blase, blah, blase, 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 blocky, block, 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 block. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. Okay. And people like to get into this whole huffy puffy. Y'all like to put down people who had kids outside of wedlock like y'all ain't did this and y'all ain't did that and y'all ain't did this. Okay. We still arguing. All right. I want to explain something to y'all. It's not that people are hating on you. It's just that we grew up when a parent made sacrifices to be a parent. See, being a parent is not about financial. Being a parent is about being there emotionally. If you know you still love to run the streets, as my mama used to say, see, don't have no kids. I used to love the streets. I used to never. Justice in here? Hey, Chris. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Justice. I used to love to run the streets. I was thinking about that the other day. I was listening to, I don't know if it was Justice or somebody's replay, and I was doing my hair, and I was looking in the mirror, and I started laughing because I remembered one time my mom had some customers, and she came up, and I was in the bathroom, and I was getting ready. I came home from work, and I was changing clothes. And she was saying, Lucinda, you never take time to rest. You just got off of work. Where are you rushing to? Girl, I was trying to get to a happy hour. Girl, because some men's was going to be there. Just out the street. And my mother used to get on me about being in the streets like that. But see, the reason why I was in the streets like that was because my parents helped me get my home. And they didn't play that Negroes couldn't stay over here because they was still, my mom beauty shop was right there. So they still kept an eye on me. So I knew I couldn't do what I knew I couldn't, basically, I couldn't have niggas over here. And my parents still helping me. So what I was doing was getting out, going over to their houses. I'm going to tell you what they did. I'm so grateful for that, because if I had been allowed to let Negroes come in and out of my house, as gullible as I was, I would have let them come through here, probably take the house, and left me with a whole bunch of illegitimate kids, because at that time, I was naive and I wasn't thinking. Hold on. So, the reason why, thank you so much for the heart. So, the reason why we say the things that we say is because we don't want to see you throw away your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Just like Brittany. This girl, y'all saw how much probation or violation or whatever. All she had to do was follow the rules, y'all. It was just that simple. And listen, I know them white folks talked about her like a dog. They gave this girl so much time to get it together. But guess what they know? They know nigga mentality. They know that we the kind, easy come, easy go. Get that YouTube money, keep on getting that YouTube money, because it's easy go. Don't be accountable for how you spending it. Don't be accountable for what you doing. Don't, just easy come, easy go. See, you keep giving and giving and giving, and that's what y'all don't like. Y'all don't like for the truth. You hate it. But when you keep giving and giving and giving, people keep taking and taking and taking, and we have built a whole community of non-accountable adults. It's what you wanted. You want them to have the best of everything. Don't tell my baby this. Don't tell my baby that. Yes, some people take it too far. I get it. But if you're an involved parent, you're going to pick up on things. So you can make the decisions. You can shift the narrative. Now, this girl that had all kind of chances. All kind of chances. Now, y'all on social media talking about, yeah, we gonna be trying to tell her, keep her head up. Okay, yeah, keep your head up. The same way you should have kept it up and out of folks' business, girl. Like, ugh. So when I say, and you know, I know it's an unpopular opinion. I know it is. And I know it sounds so harsh for me to say it. But baby, let me tell you something. I'm done lying. I'm done lying. I'm getting ready to start telling the truth. And so help me the truth and nothing but the truth. Because the truth is what needs to be told. The truth, okay? You can't keep saying, oh, it's okay for you to keep doing that. It's okay for you to keep missing appointments. It's okay for you to not know what you're supposed to do. It's okay. And then all of a sudden, you know, you want to make an excuse. No. But I'm not going to drop you. But what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to require you to do things differently. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know how to feel about that, because I think she wants to be a good person, do the right things, and she intended to follow the rules, but obviously she couldn't. Okay, we can unpack that. Okay, let's unpack that. What would be the reason why she couldn't? Okay, so what would be the reason why she couldn't? Because maybe she did. Maybe she did. So let's talk about why she couldn't. Was it because she didn't understand it? Was it because maybe she couldn't control her anger? Like, because maybe, and I'm just saying, I'm never going to be the type of person that I'm never wrong. I'm never going to be that type of person. So let's just talk about why she couldn't. Because I don't want it to be about, this is the person that I don't want to be. I don't want to be the person that's because, okay, you said something about me one day and then I hold on to it forever. I don't want to be that girl, right? I don't want to be that girl. So I do want to be able to listen and understand other reasons. So I guess, why couldn't she follow? You know, was it she didn't get the proper understanding from her probation officer? Like, what do we need to do? So if we didn't know her age, most would want to take her under their wing. Yes, I fell for that too, because I really, okay, I don't know how long you follow me, but when I used to be like with Shonda and them a lot, we used to be like, you know what, Brittany got so much talent. She's a smart girl. All she need is somebody to take her under their wing and kind of guide her. And y'all remember when she kind of made up with Ocean and we was kicking it with Ocean, we used to talk to her. I think we used to be on a group chat or something like that. And she used to be like, okay. Like, she really seemed like she listening. I swear to God. Now, I'm just being honest. She seemed like she be listening. She be like, yeah. Because I used to be like, look, I understand you may not want to work a job and be away from your kid. Like, take the garage. Like, okay, if your mama let you stay there, okay, whatever you got, if you gonna live there, all right, boom. Sell all that. Get rid of that. Take that space and do something with it. Keep kids, do hair, braid hair, do something. That little garage area, let that be your money maker. Let your food stamps contribute, and then you manually contribute. Therefore, when you get your own, you'll be able to sustain. This is the type of stuff I used to say to her. And she would, I promise you, you would think that she listens. And I noticed this a lot of my students too. They have learned how to tell us what we want to hear to make us stop talking. They don't really want to do what we're saying because they are used to having lights, gas, and water provided. They don't have to worry about everything the way we do. See, we worry about the lights, the gas, the insurance, the everything. That's all provided for them. She's never had to worry about that. And when she did, I'm sure her mama helped her. You see what I'm saying? So they'll say what you want to hear so you can stop talking. And then they get back to doing what they want to do. That's what I feel. She thinks like a younger adult. But Monday she would talk about family, her past, etc. But Tuesday she heard something and had to put one up on the person and take them to hell. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's like staying focused. She couldn't stay focused because she would get focused on the drama. I get you. I get you now. I see. You know what? I might need to be a little bit more compassionate with her on that, because I have experienced that as well. I talked to God about that. Yeah, I did. I talked to God about that. And that's, you know what? I'm telling you my experience with that. Like when I be going back and forth with Day, I used to be like, yeah, let me go see what this bitch said so I can respond, right? Because you kind of got to do that. And then when I hear the stuff that she says, girl, it don't even matter, because the girl mentally, she misses everything. Like she was talking about, yeah, like you come out here drinking a whole pint of Patron, reminiscing over your mom. Girl, those was 5 or 6 different videos. I came out here with a whole ball gown on, drinking my Don Julio, Actifulio around Christmas time. Y'all remember I had the half up, half down style. I was drinking Don Julio. That was not Patron. Then I was making, and a matter of fact, that was a video that I did basically to respond to Brittany, talking her trash. So I came out here, baby, full tiara on, baby, full glam all the way up, baby. Came out here like, bitch, hello, it's me, type of vibe, right? So this girl that said, yeah, you out there drinking Patron, talking about your mama and blah, blah, blah. Girl, what are you talking about? Like, I'm out here taking a whole bottle of Patron, talking about, ooh, I miss my mama, blah, 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 blah. I may be, now, there was a day when I was really, really low, and I decided to drink the rest of my Don Julio, and I was having a day. But the Don Julio was like that much in there. Y'all saw that. So, see, it's taken out of context. So if you listen to her, you would think, but that's what she does. See, she doesn't want to say, dang, Lucinda, you really look good. Like, you have lost half your body. Dang, Lucinda, you said you were going to get back into teaching. Girl, a month later, you was back in the classroom. Like, oh my God. Like, dang, Lucinda, you were really, really struggling when your mom passed, and look at you now. Like, dang, like you're really, really making the strides that you said that you were going to do. Wow, good job. She won't say that. She won't say that, and it's killing her because all the things that people said about her mom, about their situation, blah, 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 it is now happening. It's happening now. That's the reason why she comes behind the camera and she spews venom. Same thing with Brittany. See what I'm saying? It's like they get pulled into the argument, but then when their life doesn't reflect what they say, they don't know how to handle it. So, but they won't learn from an OG, triple OG. When an OG, triple OG like me, when you hit hard times, you don't hide behind the camera. You turn that camera on and you show the world, okay, you want to fight me? Let's battle up. Let's battle up. Hit me with your best shot. Because I'm here. I'm going to take it. And I'm going to twist that thing. And I'm going to come out on top each time. Because who's on my side? God's on my side. But you just can't say that. You got to live it. And when you live it, it will show. I promise you it will show. That's the reason why so many people in our sector keep their cameras off, because they can't show you what God is doing in their life because they're ashamed of something. Free yourself. Whatever judgment you think you're going to get, free yourself, because that's what people want to fixate on. You see what I'm saying? They want to fixate on the negative to keep you, just because you seen me grieve my mom, just because you seen me out here at my lowest, I was struggling, just because you've seen that and I've shown you that part of me, does not mean I'm going to be down forever. But I had to sacrifice because my love needed me. So it's just like you do for family. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And then God, he provides. So, yeah. But I can see how that can happen, because I have been guilty of that too. Like, I would go off on somebody and I would go back to see what they said, what their response was. But then this is what I thought to myself. I said to myself, Lucinda, if you are the woman that you say you are, why do you care what a Brittany has to say about you? Because if you want a Brittany, somebody who has nothing, just... if you want to know what her opinion is of you, you educated, blah, 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 the list goes on. And you care about what a Day think, you care about what a Brittany think, you care about what a blase, 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 blase think, you focus on the wrong shit. See, I have to talk to myself like that. And when I always, I may not do it immediately, but I always try to give myself another perspective. I'm here to love on Lucinda. But in order to love on Lucinda, I have to talk to Lucinda real harsh sometimes. I have to say, bitch, what the fuck you sitting up here worried about? What bitch got to say that about you? Get your own and get out here and go to work. You focus on the wrong thing. Who cares what she think? Get out here and go to work. So you have to live your life in an accountable talk way in order to keep yourself focused, because you'll get so mad when somebody talked about your mama 2 years ago and you'll be focused on that for 5 years instead of you getting out here living your life. So I have to check myself. I do have to check myself a lot. I understand you and agree. Yes. Hi, beautiful. Look at it. Thank you. Her over-the-top madness was over-the-top. Anger issues. That's just one way to see. And I'm sure everybody has their take on her. Yes, I like what you said, T-Lo. You really, really made me think, because you made me remember when I struggled. And a lot of times, that's one thing that their generation does say about us, that we forget that we were young and that we made mistakes. Yes, but see, they like to throw that up in our face, but we're not using it to down them. We're using it to try to get them to make theirs better. And they don't want to listen. But see, when they don't want to listen and they push back, most of us, we give up. We just let it go. No. That's what they want. Keep standing on what's right, and if they like it, fine. If they get mad, fine. Because the other day when Fee said about being cool with people even if they say things or things you don't like, I said, you know what, that's the way friendship used to be. It used to be, girl, we would tell you the truth, but we would still be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you kept on, yeah, you got to back off. Like, people do have to back off. You see what I'm saying? And see, that's another thing about her, especially with Brittany. A lot of people, when they saw that she wasn't doing any better, they backed off. Like me, when I told her, like I said, well, I, have more in common with the people over there in Glam's chat. When they fight, it makes you, they say you don't have to choose nobody, but it's almost impossible, because people will go back and say, well, she was in so-and-so's chat, and I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to free the people from that, because I get it. It's hard to be cool with people who don't like each other. So I'm getting to the point where I'm freeing people from that. Because basically, because I used to be like, well, y'all saw her talking and y'all didn't say nothing. You know what? I'm freeing people from that. It's not other people's responsibility. And I know I'll say, her real friends need to be doing that. I do that for the shock value of the statement. But in actuality, y'all, sometimes people, you just can't tell them nothing. You really can't. And to be honest with you, when they are your children and your grandchildren are involved, they kind of got you at a disadvantage, because you can't really piss them off, because then you can't see your grandkids. So, I don't know. I didn't think about it that way until T-Lo really made me think. I don't know. I don't know what we gonna do, y'all. We just got a whole generation of... I don't know what we gonna do. And I don't usually get discouraged, but it just made me think like, oh, Jesus. You got a point. But for me, I just stopped looking. I just, when I feel myself getting pulled down into that, I started doing more reading. I started, doing things to enrich my mind, because to me, a lot of this stuff, when you constantly, like, I love Miss Carver. I love her. And I never really had anything against 74. The only thing I had against 74 is that she liked that thief over there. But even with them, it's like when I listen to stuff all day long, that stuff kind of get on you. So that's why a lot of times I have to unplug from YouTube, because it's like negative, negative, negative. And then I started getting into those black missing girl podcasts and Fatal Attraction and stuff. So I like the crime shows. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm taking in too much negative. So I have to go through days where I don't even look at the television, where I'm just strictly on my phone and reading, because I'm noticing that my brain, when I'm around so much negative, then I want to participate in the negative. So I have to, every day, it's a struggle, because sometimes I be wanting to type stuff and be messy. I have to just be like, nope. Focus on what you're supposed to be doing. So I get it. So I really can't judge her too harshly on that. You're right. Yeah, because she will see stuff. That's why I try, especially when I'm arguing with somebody, like, I just say what I have to say, because true enough, if they've said something about you, it's going to come back to you eventually. Because I don't know when they said what she said. Because like I said, girl, I don't even see her content. Like, I would have to really, I thought she was the Daily Report. I didn't even know she went back to her old name. See, but she watches me. See, that's the thing. She watches me, because I didn't even think she was still watching me. But for her to know what she said, I'm like, oh, so she been watching. Okay. But anyway, but I'm trying to not respond, because when I start to respond, I start to get creative, and I be wanting to skit, and then I be wanting to get just, do a whole lot of extra. Because I'll come out here, baby, and sketch up, especially now since I done lost some weight. Baby, it'll be easy for me to come out here and sketch her and get me a good 3,000 views, baby. But I need to be focusing on my children instead of her, because I need to respond to what God has blessed me with, not her, because she's not important. So that's how you have to think. And that's why therapy helps, because therapy gives you such a great way of thinking and processing your thoughts. Somebody over here talked about, came over my comments talking about mental health and your mental health journey. One thing y'all will never make me feel bad about is my mental health journey, because that is the reason why you see me operating today. You know what I'm saying? So never be ashamed of taking care of you. Yes, baby, when I tell you I'm going to therapy every week, I'm going to be right there in therapy, because it helps me, So do what you got to do. But you're right. That does give me another perspective. And like, I know I heard her say something about on the transcript that somebody had screenshotted, talking about, you're no better than Brittany, you're no better than them. Yes, I am better than Brittany. Yes, I am. Please stop saying that people think that they're better than other people. Some people are just better than other people. Some people are just better. What do we mean by better? We mean by how they act, how they treat people. They're just better. You see what I'm saying? Does that mean that you can't be better? No. I have to tell my students that he thinks he's better than me. Well, he may be better than you at this, but what are you better than him at? So y'all, come on now. Yeah, I'm better than you. Yeah, I'm better than Brittany on some things. I'm sure you're better than me on some things.